Yo, hold up. Stefon Diggs just got caught in the most disrespectful backyard photo op of the year. Somebody else's ex was posted up at his crib. The internet matched the tiles, the trees, the whole layout. And now everybody's screaming Cardi B was humiliated again. But nah, plot twist. Cardi been gone. Like weeks gone. Like she don't even live in your timeline no more gone. And Stefon bro really thought running this play would hurt her. Instead, he just announced to the world he's chasing a ghost. Before we get into it, like, subscribe. Don't miss it. Nah. Belcalis Omanzer, Cardi B, and Stefon Diggs are back in the headlines after Giovanna Ramos, better known as Gio, Playboy Cardi's ex, posted IG story pics from a backyard fans say belongs to Diggs and his brother Trayvon. The pics surfaced this week, and the breakdown was first pushed by Got the Scoop on X, who'd already flagged the Gio Diggs link back in mid-April. Stefon really thought tile patterns weren't going to snitch. Now, let's look at the receipts that show why this backfired. Let me pull up the quote bank because everybody talking, but ain't nobody actually reading the receipts. So, buckle in. First receipt, Cardi's camp. On October 25th, Cardi's known social media liaison, Ken Barbie, hopped on X and dropped that now infamous line. Whole time she'd been gone. That's a direct quote. No spin, no edit. He followed up with another one that hit different. Her people hurt her people. They think they'll get you back by hurting you. But instead, just push you further away. I'm proud of you, little miss. With a little arrow pointed at you, no. When I read that second tweet, I had to do a triple take. Bro really said, I'm proud of you. Like Cardi just graduated from a toxic situationship. And honestly, she kind of did. Second receipt. The official breakup confirmation. Entertainment Tonight quoted a source saying, and I'm reading direct, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs did break up. The split happened recently. That's not a blog. That's not a fan account. That's ET. When I saw this drop, I was like, oh, so this been done. And Stefon out here still moving like he's got a chance to spin it. Third receipt. Cardi's own pullback. People magazine quoted a source close to the situation saying Cardi pulled back from the relationship after it got too heated and complicated. Read that again. Too heated, too complicated. That's Hollywood speak for this man is exhausting. Brusset would keep her. The Ken Barbie tweet wasn't random. It landed after the Gio backyard speculation went viral on X, not before. Meaning Cardi's camp wasn't reacting to a relationship. They were stamping a separation that already happened. And that's the missed detail. Folks are talking like Cardi just got blindsided. Nah, her people moved like they've been waiting for this moment to publicly draw the line. Now rewind May 2025. The Knicks playoff run. Cardi popped out courtside. Made it Instagram official with Stefon at the game. That was the peak. But fast forward when the Knicks ran their finals moment. Cardi popped out solo. No Stefon in the frame. None. For a couple that announced themselves at a basketball game, ending up at one without him. That's the loudest silence in sports media. Behind the scenes, the relationships matter, too. Diggs' brother is Trayvon Diggs, who was building real estate moves of his own, including a Texas mansion. And he later listed for around $4 million. The brothers train together, post together, share locations. So when Joe's IG background lit up with the same tree line and stone work the Diggs brothers have filmed workouts in front of, that's not a coincidence. That's a known family training compound. Stefon really thought nobody was going to recognize his own backyard. Any smart person with a publicist would have cropped that. But Diggs isn't moving smart. Past beef context, Gio didn't end the story clean. She'd already been the center of the Playboy Cardi drama. The Summer Walker studio rumor cycle, and then she unfollowed Cardi and deleted their photos before this Diggs situation popped up. The scrub down of the IG happened first. The backyard post happened after. That sequence matters because it means somebody was clearing the deck for a new chapter before that chapter became public. And then there's the BBL chef Arkma Adams. Diggs' former chef made strangulation accusations and even said he was abusive to Cardi. Cardi initially defended him publicly. That defense came before the pulled back reporting. So you got a public defense, then a private retreat, then a public separation, then a third party in the backyard. That's a textbook collapse sequence. So Stefon did this right in the middle of that storm. That's when you know he doesn't have real advisors. But here is where it gets even more interesting. Now check this out. Nobody's talking about the layers in Ken Barbie's wording. And y'all are missing the whole game. Zoom in on one word. She. Not Cardi. Not my girl. Not my client. Just SGI in PR speak. That distance is on purpose. When you don't say a name, you're letting the audience fill in the blank, which means the camp knows the audience already knows. That's a flex. That's confidence. That's we don't even need to clarify who we're talking about because the world already gets it. And Diggs really didn't catch that. That's embarrassing. Now zoom into Ken Barbie's second tweet. Specifically, the phrase "little miss" with the arrow emoji. That arrow is doing forensic work. Is a literal pointer. In meme culture, arrows like they're used call out a subject without tagging them, which keeps the message viral but legally clean. That's not a heartfelt DM moment. That's a calculated public F-facing post designed to be Asian. If Diggs had half a brain, he would have noticed this wasn't comfort. It was a stamp. Now let's get into the backyard forensics. Fans match specific elements. The stone hardscaping, the tree placement, the railing color. The clip Stefon and Trayvon Diggs have posted from their training compound. The match wasn't one element. It was multiple. That kind of layer detection only happens when fans have studied the original location for months. Stefon picked the worst possible spot for a guest to post from. Bro literally let her stand in front of the most filmed backyard he owns. That's an L of cinematic proportions. Visual forensics on Joe's IG move. She removed her photos with Cardi before posting the new backyard set. The cleanup wasn't random. In influencer math, you scrub before you debut. That's a calculated transition, not an accident. Stefon really thought that timeline wasn't going to be reseeded. Y'all never read between the lines. Audio forensics. The TMZ moment. When TMZ asked him about Cardi, the pause was a giveaway. Athletes are media trained to either deflect a joke or shut it down with a smile. Stefon didn't either. He gave a non-answer, which in PR forensics is the worst possible response because it sounds like a confession dressed as silence. That's the problem with Diggs. He doesn't know when to talk and when to stay locked in. Pattern forensics. And this one's a killer. Look at the words people around Cardi keep using. Pulled back, too heated, complicated. She been gone. Every single phrase puts Cardi in the driver's seat. None of them frame her as a victim. That's intentional language strategy. Her camp is writing her as the one who chose to leave, not the one who got left. And when you control the narrative language, you control the L distribution. Diggs' camp saying nothing, letting TMZ do the framing for him. That's how you lose the PR war without throwing a single punch. Legal angle. The BBL chef situation hasn't fully closed. Diggs categorically denied the allegations on the record, but denials don't erase docket entries, so every move he makes publicly right now, including who's allegedly in his backyard, feeds into the larger image war. And Diggs is losing it bar for bar. Now, let's see how the media covered this. Let's see how the outlets are framing this because the spin tells you more than the story. Billboard framed it as a relationship timeline. A clean journalistic chronology from the May 2025 Met Gala after party all the way to the breakup. Notice the word timeline. That framing is sympathetic to Cardi because it positions her as a chapter that's already closed, not an ongoing drama. Smart move. Page 6 framed at post-Super Bowl, leaning on the unfollow as evidence. That framing turns social media silence into a confirmation device. The angle there is actions over words, which again favors Card's camp narrative because she didn't have to say a thing. Then you got ET, which went straight to the source confirmation lane. A person close to situation said the split happened recently. ET's framing positions. This is official. Full stop. That's the loudest blow because it removes ambiguity. People flipped the lens entirely. They framed it as Cardi making an emotional choice. The too heated and complicated angle. That's not just reporting. That's character work. People is essentially writing Cardi as the mature party. Now capital X story went broader. Framing as a pattern of split rumors going back further than fans realize. That long lens framing helps the whole time she'd been gone narrative makes sense. Because if the cracks were always there, the Ken Barbie tweet wasn't dramatic. It was accurate. Now the counter-narrative. Some Diggs supporters are saying the Geo backyard story is reaching that the photos are inconclusive. That you can't ID a property from tile patterns. That this is blog culture running wild. Some Diggs fans are saying this is cap. But those are the same people who thought the BBL chef story would disappear quietly. It didn't. The receipts kept piling up. And here's why their defense doesn't hold up. When fans on multiple platforms independently match visual details. When one of the original Break the News accounts got the scoop had already flagged Gio and Diggs back in mid-April. And when the subject's own Kim goes silent instead of denying that's a stack you can't talk your way out of. If you still think Stefon has a point after all this evidence, you're just biased. The media trying to spin this for him, but the receipts don't lie. Camp is winning the headline war and Diggs is still trying to figure out which interview to dodge next. But here's what nobody is saying. Let me drop the take. Mainstream media is too scared to touch. Everybody framing this like a love triangle. Cardi here, Stefon there, Gio in the middle. Cute story, clickable headline. But that's not what's actually happening. Here's what they won't tell you. This whole situation is psychological warfare, and Stefon Diggs is the one losing without even realizing he's in a war about it. When TMZ asked him if he was single, he didn't answer because answering yes would confirm the L and answering no would invite the receipts. So he froze, and then coincidentally a third party shows up his backyard. That's not a man living his single life freely. That's a man trying to manufacture a narrative that he's still desirable, still moving, still winning. It's a flex with no audience. Cardi already left. Who is he performing for? Stefon is playing checkers while. Now, here's the second layer. Mainstream won't go near the industry pattern. Hip-hop and pro sports have done this dance before. We've watched it with athletes who date rap stars and think the relationship is a status accessory. Then the rapper ghosts. Then the athlete chases. Then the athlete tries to get a win by being seen with another high-profile woman. It's the same playbook. We saw it with other names in other eras in other leagues. Stefon's not breaking the cycle. He's repeating it. And repeating a losing pattern does make you bold. It makes you predictable. Every move Stefon makes is predictable. He's already lost. He just hasn't gotten a notification yet. Then there's the cultural shift. Mainstream is missing entirely. The reason whole time she been gone became a meme overnight isn't because of the words. It's because audiences in 2026 are done with the old stand by your men no matter what. The culture is rewarding women who exit early, exit loud, and exit with their dignity packed in the suitcase. Card's pullback isn't just a personal choice. It's a generational mood. And Stefon represents the old guard that the culture is done with. The I'll juggle multiple women and you'll wait energy doesn't fly in this era. Cardi caught the new wave. Stefon's still drowning in the old one. Here's the part that's going to get me hate mail, but I'm saying it anyway. Joe's role in this isn't the other woman. Joe's role is the mirror. She's a reflection that shows Stefon what he keeps choosing. She publicly exposed Playboy Cardi for cheating and disrespect, and then ended up in the backyard man curly deal with his own cheating allegations and a former chef's strangulation charges. That's not coincidence. That's a pattern of men in chaos finding women who just escaped chaos. Snorts. Stefon thinks he made a power move. He didn't. He just signaled to the entire culture what kind of relationships he's drawn to. And those kinds of relationships have a 100% expiration rate. Bro is a puppet to his own patterns. And the algorithm is pulling strings. The forbidden truth. Cardi B didn't lose this fight. Cardi B doesn't even think she's in a fight. She's not refreshing his Instagram. She's not subweeding. She's not crying on a live. She's working, performing, raising her kids, and let her camp posted note the door shut behind her with one tweet. That's not somebody being humiliated. That's somebody who already won and walked off the field. Stefon's whole single bachelor in the backyard persona is manufactured and is falling apart on a public timeline. And that's the truth they won't tell you. So what happens next? Three scenarios. Mark my words. Scenario 1, most likely outcome. Card's going to stay completely silent. No diss track, no interview clapback, no live rant. Her camp's already established a language whole time she'd been gone. And they're going to ride that. Meanwhile, Stefon's going to keep doing PR moves trying to spin the narrative his way, training videos, charity appearances, maybe a vague interview where he talks about focus. None of it's going to work. Because here's the thing. When Cardi does respond, Stefon is going to look desperate screaming into the void. The internet's going to keep bringing up Gio. The BBL chef case is going to keep updating. And every silence from Cardi is going to feel louder than any post he makes. The silence is going to hurt Stefon more than any diss track could. Cardi is going to pop out at Fashion Week at the AMAs at her tour stops looking flawless, unbothered, and every appearance is going to be a subliminal middle finger to the situation he's still stuck in. Scenario 2, alternative path. Let's say Cardi does decide to address it. Maybe on stage, maybe on a track, maybe on a Twitter Spaces ran at 3 a.m. the way she does. If Cardi takes this seriously, Stefon is not ready for what's coming. We've watched Cardi go viral with a single lie before. She's at the audience, the reach, the lyrical receipts, and the cultural backing torch any narrative in 24 hours. The moment she opens her mouth on it, every blog headline pivots. Stefon would have to address it directly, which means abandoning the dodge strategy he's been running. And once he opens his mouth, the BBL chef case context comes back, theations come back, the timeline comes back, Stefon would get destroyed. Either way, silent Cardi wins, loud Cardi wins more. There's no version of the next 90 days where this gets better for him. Scenario 3, Industry and Cultural Impact. Looking at the bigger picture, this moment is going to become a case study. 5 years from now, people are going to look back at the stretch as a moment when high-profile NFL to rap relationships started getting publicly dellified. The whole athlete plus rap queen pipeline is going to take a credibility hit. Stefon's name will get attached to that shift whether he likes it or not. And legacy-wise, this is going to be the moment everyone remembers as when Stefon's relevance outside football took a nosedive. Inside the league, he's still got games to play in a roster spot to fight for. But outside it, in the culture, in the gossip pages, and the meme economy, he's going to be the cautionary tale. The don't do what Stefon did footnote. Meanwhile, Card's legacy as someone who chose herself even after a public situationship is going to elevate her brand. Tour numbers will reflect it. Endorsement deals will reflect it. The streaming numbers on whatever she drops next will reflect it. Stefon is watching the culture move on without him. And there's nothing he can do about it. Whatever happens, one thing's clear. Stefon already lost. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed uncovering the real story, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss when we expose what everyone else is too scared to say. Ring that bell for notifications. And if you want more truth bombs like this, click on one of these videos next. Trust me, you'll want to see what we